So what does it do to how we work? So creatives at the agency I was in certainly, and historically have always worked in pairs. Often, I'm certainly the Parisian office smoking, sitting around, throwing balls, chatting, and then suddenly this amazing campaign would appear out of nowhere. How does it change the dynamics of the team? And how does it feel to be that person battling it out with the AI versus in a team?
It's quicker in a sense because they can sit down and those instructions go to AI instead of to a person, and immediately they've got a visual to react to and iterate with. And from what I understood, that's actually quite exciting, and they can go really deep for a really long time with this. So from that perspective, okay, all well and good. And yet, yeah, you're missing out on these interactions that can also be very fun and productive and fruitful. And there we saw some differences in, for example, how graphic designers are getting back into this process. So some were really left down to the end of the workflow, still doing the post-production and just trying to grapple with what they were receiving, whereas others were really asserting themselves into the prompting process, going into the studio as well with the photographer to talk about how to align an AI background and a studio photography so that they could deal with it better in post-production. So you've got, in some ways, a lockout happening, and in other ways, you've got these very entrepreneurial people re-engineering the process while it's still, falling apart or being put into different directions, and finding new ways to collaborate. What we advise is very much to open up this black box of the work process of just prompting with AI for reasons of skill development, for reasons of validation, getting different perspectives in the room. So how could we make prompting a more collective practice? I think for Yana and myself, it's a broader theme that we're interested in.